What is up, guys? Welcome back to another new video that I hope you guys are going to enjoy. Today, Otaku Sensei is going to be recommending the top 10 anime where the main character is an underestimated transfer student but surprises everyone with his power. And if you do enjoy this video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. And if you're new, remember to turn on notifications for more upcoming top 10 videos. Also, there's a link to Otaku Sensei's Patreon and Discord server in the description, so join the Sensei server to chat and chill with other weebs and otakus. Without wasting any more time, let's kick off this list. Before we begin, meet today's sponsor, Raid Shadow Legends. Raid has all the features you'd expect from a brand new RPG title, like an amazing storyline, awesome 3D graphics, giant boss fights, PvP battles, and hundreds of champions to collect and customize. In Raid, you have the ability to personally customize your champions, choosing their artifacts and creating a unique mastery build for each one of them. But I never expected to get this level of performance out of a mobile game. And best of all, it's completely free. Almost 10 million players worldwide have already downloaded the game in just 6 months. Also, they recently released a new Faction Wars feature, and there's also an awesome rewards program for new players, getting new daily login rewards for the first 90 days in the game. So download the game using the link in the description below and earn a special bonus 50k silver and a free epic champion as part of the new player program to start your journey. Thanks for checking this out and enjoy the video. In 10th place is Codebreaker. Riding the bus one day, Sakura Koji Sakura looks out the window to see people being burned alive with a blue fire, and a boy her age who's unharmed and standing over the people. She comes back to the site the next day where there are no corpses or evidence of any kind of murder, just a small fire. She then goes to class to find there's a new transfer student, 𝐴ᴇᴄᴏ, who looks exactly like the boy she saw before and wears a black glove only on his left hand. 𝐴ᴇᴄ is a codebreaker, one who does not exist. He is a seemingly cold-blooded killer who follows the principle of an eye for an eye, to use evil against evil. Convinced that killing is not right, Sakura Koji sets out to stop him and penetrate his icy heart. In 9th place is Machine Doll wa Kizutsu Kanai. The Walpurgis Royal Academy of Machine Art was founded alongside the development of Machine Art, machine magic capable of giving life and intelligence to mechanical dolls, subsequently called automaton. Its aim? Train skilled puppeteers to control the automatons, as militaries across the globe have begun incorporating Machine Art into their armies. After miserably failing the Academy's entrance exams, Raishin Akabane and his humanoid automaton Yaya must defeat one of the top 100 students to earn the right to take part in the evening party, a fight for supremacy between puppeteers using their automatons. The last one standing is bestowed the title of Wise Man, and granted access to the powerful forbidden arts. Thus, Raishin challenges Charlotte Ballou and her automaton Sigmund to a duel. But before they even begin, Sigmund is attacked by other students. After saving his opponents from their assaulters, Raishin cancels the duel, but is forced to search for a new way to gain access to the party. Driven by the tragedies of his past, Raishin fights alongside Yaya to rise to the top and claim the title of Wise Man. In 8th place is Makenki. Takeru Oyama has enrolled in Tenbi Academy, a private prep high school that converted from all girls to co-ed. Hoping to have a life full of ogling pretty girls, he reunites with his childhood friend Haruko Amiya, who shows him around school. However, he learns that the school is for students who possess magical and spiritual energies called elements, and who wield crafted weapons known as Makens. The students engage in school-sanctioned combat matches that showcase their powers. While his own ability in Maken is not apparent at first, Takeru soon finds himself surrounded by girls, including Inaho Kushiya, an attractive girl who says she's his fiancé, and Kodama Himagami, a popular blonde who says she wants to kill him. He joins the security committee also known as Makenki, which supports the student council's operations. In 7th place is Isekai no Sekishi Monogatari. Kenshi Masaki has been kidnapped and brought to the world of Geminar by a mysterious group. To get back home, he agrees to help them assassinate the newly crowned empress of the Shitryu Empire, Lashara Asu the 28th. Using a giant robot called a sacred mechanoid. As her army fights them off, Lashara takes note of Kenshi's abilities and demands that her attacker be captured alive, only to find out that the pilot is male, which is extremely rare on Geminar. Believing it to be a waste to kill him, she makes Kenshi her attendant. As the Empress's new servant, Kenshi is required to accompany Lashara to the Holy Land, an academy where sacred mechanoid pilots hone their skills. His arrival attracts attention, but Kenshi is unaware that something sinister is brewing within the academy, and it could plunge the entire world into war. In 6th place is Gakusen Toshi Asterix. In the previous century, an unprecedented disaster known as the Inversia drastically reformed the world. The powers of existing nations declined significantly, paving the way for a conglomerate called the Integrated Empire Foundation to assume control. But more importantly, the inversion led to the emergence of a new species of human who are born with phenomenal physical capabilities, the Jin Estella. Its elite are handpicked across the globe to attend the top 6 schools, and they duel amongst themselves in entertainment battles called festas. Our protagonist, Ayato Amagiri, is a scholarship transfer student at the prestigious Seidoken Academy, which has recently been suffering from declining performances. Through a series of events, he accidentally sees the popular witch of resplendent flames, Euless Alexia von Reisfeld, half-dressed. Enraged, Euless challenges him to a duel for intruding on her privacy. After said duel is voided by the student council president, Ayato reveals that he has no interest in festas. Instead, he has enrolled in the academy to investigate the whereabouts of his missing elder sister. But when a more devious plot unravels, Ayato sets out to achieve victory, while being surrounded by some of the most talented Jin Estella on the planet. In 5th place is Seikentsukai no World Break. This anime takes place at Akabane Private Academy, where students who possess memories of their previous lives are being trained to use ancestral arts, so they can serve as defenders against monsters called metaphysicals, who randomly attack. Known as saviors, the students are broken up into 2 categories: the Kurogane, who are able to use their prana to summon offensive weapons, and the Kuroma, who are able to use magic. The story begins 6 months prior to the major climax of the series, during the opening ceremonies on the first day of the school year. After the ceremony is over, the main character, Moroha Himura, meets a girl named Satsuki Ranjo, who reveals that she was Moroha's little sister in a past life, where Moroha was a heroic prince capable of slaying entire armies with his sword skills. Soon afterwards, he meets another girl, Shizuno Urushibara, who eventually reveals that she also knew Moroha in a different past life, where he was a dark lord capable of using destructive magic, but saved her from a life of slavery. Can those whose minds live in both the present and the past truly reach a bright future? In 4th place is Noblesse. Within an abandoned building in South Korea lies a white coffin, from which rises Caddis and Trauma de Rizal, Rai, an unimaginably beautiful, dignified, and noble man. Awakening in this unknown time, Rai must seek out someone he can trust, his loyal companion, Frankenstein. To begin with, Rai attempts to blend into human society by transforming his old-fashioned clothing into the pristine blazer of the nearby Yi Ren High School. As it turns out, the principal of the school is his servant Frankenstein. After slumbering for the past 820 years, Rai requires Frankenstein's help to adapt to the current age. So Frankenstein enrolls him as a new student in order to help him understand modern society and experience a normal life. Frankenstein's plans, however, soon go awry, not only because of the problems stemming from modern society, but also unresolved conflicts from him and his master's troubled past. Left with no other choice, Rai must resort to using his mysterious power to protect those he holds dear. In 3rd place is Tamada Gakuen 35 Shiken Shotai. In a world plagued by magical dangers and threats, there exist special warriors known as Inquisitors, who are tasked with non-violently preventing these threats and nefarious actions. The Anti-Magic Academy is a specialized school built to educate and train these Inquisitors, which splits its students into small squads in order to train them to work together. Among these talented squads is the 35th Test Platoon, also known as the Small Fry Platoon, due to its low ranking and incompetent members. However, everything changes when Oka Otori, a powerful yet rebellious former Inquisitor, is forced into joining due to her tendency to break rules and committing a serious violation, the killing of a witch. Tempers flare upon her arrival as she clashes with their clumsy captain, Takeru Kusanagi, and argues with the rest of the squad over her views on witches. This eclectic group has a long way to go if they wish to succeed and climb the ranks at the Anti-Magic Academy. They must first set aside their differences and come to work together as a team. In 2nd place is Kakigori. Unlike many schools, attending Hayakawa Private Academy prepares students for their time in the real world. Since many of the students are children of the richest people in the world, the academy has its quirks that separate it from all others. By day, it is a normal school, educating its pupils in history, languages, and the like. But at night, it turns into a gambling den, educating them in the art of dealing with money and manipulating people. Money is power. Those who come out on top in the games stand at the top of the school. Yumiko Jabami, a seemingly naive and beautiful transfer student, is ready to try her hand at Hayako's special curriculum. Unlike the rest, she doesn't play to win, but for the thrill of the gamble, and her borderline insane way of gambling might just bring too many new cards to the table. And in 1st place is Rakudai Kishi no Cavalry. The story is set on an alternate Earth world where humans called Blazers have supernatural abilities. These blazers can materialize weapons known as a device, which are made through a person's soul. At Hagun Academy, blazers are selected as representatives for the 7-Star Sword Art Festival, an annual tournament event held by the 7 Mage Knight Academies in Japan to determine the strongest apprentice knight. Hagun's performance ranking in the festival is falling, and Academy Director Kurono Shinguji is determined to find a solution. Ikki Kurogane is the Academy's F-rank blazer and is considered the worst one for his low magical abilities. But Stella Vermilion, the princess of the European country Vermilion, is one of the top A-rank blazers. On Stella's first day at Hagun, she is arranged to share a room with Ikki as a transfer student of the Academy. When Ikki inadvertently discovers Stella half-dressed, he is challenged to a duel where the loser has to be obedient to the winner for life. She ends up losing the duel, but they agree to become roommates. The series follows their adventures as they train to qualify as the school's representatives for the festival. Alright everyone, that's it for today's video. Did you guys enjoy the list or find any anime you're interested in? Let us know your thoughts down in the comments. And please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. And if you're new, remember to turn on notifications so you never miss any upcoming videos. Also, don't forget to follow Otaku Sensei on Twitter at AnimeBrownNet. I'll see you guys in the next one.